real positive.
I told you guys I figured out how to work this thing. Hey, how are you guys doing? Can y'all hear me okay? Yeah! Alright. Anyway, I just want to say thank you guys for watching me on Channel 9. Yeah! Big thank you to the Redwood president for writing my note to me. I should have had it out so I could show you guys, but you guys can come up to my den and see after the talk show, so yeah. I also want to say a big thank you to Andy being the sponsor to making this happen. Way to go! I also want to thank John McCoy for helping us with talk shows and for also making this happen, eh? John McCoy! And many other people that help with all the stuff here. So yeah. I have the weather forecast for the weekend, plus 3 events. So let's get rolling with it. So, or as Will Smith would say, let's continue with it. Anyway, today's going to be the high 79 and the low 59. Scattered showers likely this morning before partial clearing by the afternoon. Not a bad day for a stroll to park or whatever you want to do in the evening after work. Not a bad day either for taking your dogs out for a walk after work. And just to let you know, ahead of time too, I heard this on the radio this morning, the Reds playing the Pirates, so I hope they have great weather for that wherever they're playing at. So, anyway, the weather for Saturday is to be 78 and a low 58. So, and it's going to be partly cloudy. And then Sunday's going to be the high 82 and the low 66 and partly cloudy. However, guys, I don't have the best of weather forecast for next week either because it shows rain back in the forecast. Scattered storms for the first 3 days. So, yeah. But otherwise, it's going to be in the low to mid 80s. The humidity will return, and then the lows will be in the low to mid 60s. So, otherwise, not too shabby, but I have the 3 events. Stray animal adoption program. Cold Springs will be hosting their adoption event, and it will be tomorrow from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. The program will be there, so I hope you guys can help find some furry friends a new home. And also, the color run, it will be starting at Smale Park, and it's at 9 tomorrow morning. It's 5K run, and what was the last one?
Back to school.
Oh yeah, and it's back to school season. So, okay, this is for all you adults that have children or that are going back to school and that are traveling to work. I want to give a few tips. If you see school buses out there on the roads, please slow down for them a little bit. Give yourself plenty of distance between them and you. Also, please stop if you see a stop sign on the bus sticking out, because they have the red flag with the stop sign sticking out for a reason, because they might be picking up kids, dropping them off. And, just, kind of do the same thing like as you would for an emergency responder or whatever. Anyways, and I want to say too, for those of you that are parents, please, please, please do not have your kids walking in the middle of the street when buses are coming down the streets. That is very, very, very dangerous. For watching me again, and that's all the events that I have for today. And I'm kicking it over back to Leanne with my boot. Back to Leanne.
People, what's off is today was based at Balance, at 7:05. Tomorrow was at Balance, 7:05. Sunday was at Balance, 1:35 p.m. Come to the formats for this week. There will be away for on August 26, 27, 28, and 29 at 7:05 p.m. And it was will be away for games at condos in 2 days. August 30th at 8:15. Doubleheader. Day and night game. 1:15 and 7:15. 7:1 at 2:15. Sunday at 9. Base Thomas at 6 p.m. Georgia 4 at 9. Will be away for August 24th at $6 at 8 p.m. The Bakers Knowledge by 2 points this night.
Thank you, Lonnie. And now let's talk again. And applause for George Fogan!
school football starting tonight. We're gonna have fun.
And I watched you last night on News Channel 5.
I hope I didn't put you to sleep. Got one of these. I've been married for, I gotta come up with the years now, 14 years? Yeah, 14 years. Her name is Lisa Marie. That's right.
That's cool.
Now on to the question.
Okay.
How did you get your start in television?
Well, it's a crazy, windy story, but long story short, you know, I do sports. I wanted to do sports. I wanted to play sports. Now, you guys have the bells here recently, right? Yeah. I wanted to beat them, but I couldn't beat them because I was only lacking one thing. Talent. So, without talent, I couldn't play Major League Baseball. So, I thought, all right, how can I stay close to sports? And I got into television. I was what they call an intern, which I was just a helper for some guy named Zipper Zip. I know nobody remembers Zip now here in this room, probably, because that was about 40 years ago. And I started with Zip. And I didn't know what I was getting into. And the first day I worked with Zip, I just fell in love with the business and worked at it ever since. Thank you. The winner jokester.
That's very nice suit you have on. Well, did you get that?
Oh, well, the wife does most of the shopping, right? So, she generally goes out, finds something, takes me into the store to try it on, and says, wear this. So I'm wearing this. Do you think these socks match them? Daggone it, they didn't win.
Now, with the second question. When did you decide that you wanted to work in television?
Well, really, it wasn't until that day I wanted to do radio. I wanted to be Andy Furman, but But it was really when I was in college and I was interning with Zipper Zeppa, and it was I liked everything about it. I liked working with video. I like going out and meeting people. I like doing the work we do in the studio. It was just all a very interesting thing to me that kind of, you just kind of get that bug, and it was pretty much when I was, you know, my second or third year of college. After I flunked out of every other subject, television I was able to pass, at least for a while. What else is on your mind, Leanne?
Is on my mind. How many years have you in at Channel 5.
Okay. As, we're looking as an employee, 38 years now. That's a real long time. I'll tell you what, I feel every bit of it sometimes. Yeah, I was a young boy when I started there. What happened to me?
I know.
Yeah, I got old.
Stop us.
Yeah, it happens. What's the alternative, huh?
We all get all
But we get, wiser. We have more fun.
Yeah, that's true. Now, question number 5 Channel 5, the place that you have worked.
Well, in television, yes, it is. Now, I've worked other places. I worked, what did I do? Well, I worked on farms when I was a kid. Oh, yeah. I worked driving a truck. I worked a construction job. I did all this stuff. I didn't have to swing a sledgehammer at the television desk. That's why I fell in love with it. They didn't have to carry heavy stuff anymore. A camera every now and then, maybe a tripod. But that was nothing compared to that.
I had me an iPod
Oh, yeah.
to keep up with News Channel 5.
Yeah, you can do that on there.
Question number 5 is, do you remember the first time that you went on TV? What was it like?
Was this an Andy Furman question? Because the first time I was on television, I was nervous. I ran up 2 flights of stairs and I started sweating profusely. And it's running down my face.
Oh my
I'm trying to get the sports. And it looked like somebody dumped a bucket of water on me. And I wish they would. It might have cooled me off. So, it got me a lot of attention. People were sending me sweatbands and deodorant and all that stuff. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
But I figured after that, what else could go wrong? I mean, it's like it can only go up from there, right?
Yeah.
They must tell you something that you think.
He still tell me that today. I'll be out, I'll walk out here and some guy on the sidewalk will tell me that. Hey, Vogel, you scared. I get that. What did you say?
Who was the most famous person that you have ever interviewed? Well, were you nervous about it?
Boy, I'll tell you that. I don't know, probably the most famous historically would be Paul Brown, who owned the Bengals. I mean, that guy's like and he was a great man. I mean, this guy, and what you heard all these stories about how stern Paul was and the players were scared of him, and they were scared of him because he owned the team, he coached it, and he could cut you and put you back out on the street. But he was a funny guy, and quite honestly, his son Mike, who runs the team now, people don't know, he's a funny guy. He's very witty, and I don't ever want to match wits with that guy. And I wouldn't have wanted to match it with Paul. Paul Brown was just a great man. But there's been, I probably stuck, I didn't really interview. I stuck a mic in front of Muhammad Ali once. That was a
Certified guy.
Oh, you know, he dodged it, floated like a butterfly. Like a bee, and a girl. Yeah. She's got it down.
Yes, she does.
That a girl.
That's our host.
You've heard that phrase before.
Yeah.
Who would you like to interview but have not yet?
Boy, that's a good one too. What do you think? Jokes here, doesn't it? Okay, let me think.
I can guess who you would like to interview me.
And you know, you're all right. I didn't want to interview you. You want to start this now?
Maybe in a couple of weeks.
I'm not that tough, Leanne. You could handle this right now. I'm telling you. But who would I want to interview right now? I mean, you could give me you know, honestly, it would be fun to interview the guys that I kind of grew up with. You think of the greats, and there's just so many of them. Like a Michael Jordan would be really fun to talk to. I would like, and God rest it, I'll tell you the one probably right now that would grab me is probably Jack Nicklaus, believe it or not. Just because the guy from that era, he's the guy that's left. We lost Arnold Palmer last year. And those guys who grew up and they were just bigger than life. You know, you'd see them on television on the weekend, they'd be on the cover of magazines, but you didn't see them every day like the guys you see today. And so, and just his knowledge of everything and the work he does with hospitals and everything, he's just
There he is, certified guy.
Let me ask you, what happened to Arnold Palmer?
he just he was in his what? Probably in his 90s, close to it. And just old age. Prince of the man. Yeah, he passed away. Yeah.
By the way, did you know
Ain't that the
that
great
there's a
life?
drink named Arnold Palmer too?
Oh yeah. You know, there's another one named John Daly. Yeah, you ever heard of that one?
How about Palmer?
I don't know if I want to say what's in it, but it's got lemonade, iced tea, and then they throw a little something else in there for John. Like vodka. She's got it.
There you go.
Stick to the Arnold. I'll stick with the Arnold Palmer too. Those John Daly's, they'll have you missing the golf ball.
Beer? you have to go to school for this job.
Well, I did. Did I have to? Probably, yeah. I think they would have required a degree to get that job, and I did. I went to, actually, I started out at a junior college called Southern State, which is out in the boonies, way out in the sticks. Yeah, you gotta go through the tobacco fields and cornfields to get there, but that's where I grew up, and it was a lot of fun, and it helped me out a lot, and then it got me into the University of Cincinnati. 'Cause believe me, I would not have gotten into UC straight out of high school. I had to go somewhere to maybe get the grades up, you know what I'm talking about? So, high school wasn't my most productive years, let's say. And then I got out of high school and it's like, what did I just do for 4 years? I better get on the stick. And when you're out there cutting tobacco and working in construction jobs, you think, okay, I better get moving here. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but it just wasn't for me. So I didn't go to school.
Well, that's nice.
Just clinic.
Well, that's good.
Sarah said.
Oh, I graduated in the winter of 1981.
Whoa!
And it only took me 7 years to get out of college, okay? I was on the fast track.
I have gone through college.
Oh, yeah.
And major in something like, how to be
God.
Oh, yeah, we had those too, and that's no doubt about it. Great career, worthy career. Good for you.
Yeah, but it's so that I don't do that now.
It seems like you do some teaching around here. You're doing it now, right?
What this is only a talk show. I mean, I want to teach things like math and math and how to teach little children how to spend money.
Oh, yeah. A lot of kids know how to spend money already, though. We gotta tell them how. Don't blow your money. Isn't that something on another channel? Right. Well, there are jokesters all over it, but you were on Channel 9, right?
Yeah, what's our guy's name that said don't waste your money?
Got it. It's all over this stuff, Lee.
You're our encyclopedia, Lee. Sorry.
Okay, number one is what is your favorite sport to play? What is your favorite sport to watch?
Okay, boy, those are good ones. Favorite sport to play is probably golf. Is that a sport? What about bowling? Is that a sport? Those are only two things I can do anymore. Favorite sport to watch? My college football. I don't know, it's a tie between those two. That's a tie. Leanne?
And number 10 is who will be in a championship for the West or the Bengals?
I'm going to say, as I sit here today, let's see. The Bengals have never won one, but they didn't get to the Super Bowl. Right?
Yeah, right.
I think the Bells have things going in the right direction. I kind of like what the Reds have with their pitching staff and the starting pitching, and they got some good young guys. I'm going to go with the Reds.
Yeah!
Yes.
Good job, everybody!
Who